had this conversation that you're done while you were overseas, you come back and you have in your mind, maybe if I could get her to stop stripping, we could maybe make it work. I get her pregnant, she can stay off the pole and stay in the house.
Yes, ma'am.
That's in your mind.
But he didn't think about all the other expenses of having a child. The bottom line, Your Honor, is I had to support my children. There are things you need to do regardless, and I knew he wasn't going to get a job when he came back.
You asked why we're here for paternity court. Within 3 weeks of us being home, she was pregnant. So, I mean, I don't know if it was my devious, messed up head that got her pregnant or the dude. So that's the reason 100% why we're here.
Because the truth is that even though you had that plan in your mind, that if I get her pregnant, that will be a professional hindrance.
But he doesn't think about all the other costs that come along with that and responsibilities. Hence why we have 3 kids
You were
now.
also sleeping with another man during that same time period.
Yes,
Am I
Your
correct?
Honor. Yes.
So you didn't know as well
Yes, Your Honor. That's
who could
correct.
be the father. Now, Mr. Throckle, you asked your wife to take a lie detector test at some point. Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am. Before she came back, I said, look, obviously the path we're going down right now isn't a good one. Either it's a go or no go. So I think for my insecurities, I'd like you to take a lie detector test. And she kept saying, oh, yeah, it's fine, I'll do it, no big deal.
Why don't we
when
need a lie
it comes
detector
closer
test?
to actually doing it, she starts, getting nervous. I could start telling from body language and, tone of her voice, she was getting nervous.
We don't need a lie detector test. We just need communication. There's no reason.
She tells me straight out.
What happened?
She tells me straight out about the people that she actually cheated on me with. Right after our first daughter, she cheated on me with a guy when she was going to cosmetology school. On her way to cosmetology school, she goes to his house. And a little bit before that, he was taking pictures of both of us. And when she went there to go check the photos, she got a tour of the house, and lo and behold, the tour ended at the room. So
you slept with the photographer.
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
What else did you find out?
There was a friend of mine that we've been friends with for a couple years, and when I went to AT, I think it was either annual training or drill, she was watching TV next to this one guy, and she started falling asleep, and next thing you know, he rolled over on her, and she thought it was
Your
me.
Honor, when he... No.
And had sex with him.
Mistaken identity.
I guess. He's about this tall and ugly.
It comes down to the point where I did make a mistake, yes.
But you said a few indiscretions. That's not one mistake.
He's controlling. He is verbally abusive, emotionally. He treats my daughter differently than the other two.
She's a daddy's girl.
Well, that's because he has explicitly said he doubts that he may or may not be her father. Do you think, honestly, that he is the father of Liliana?
It could be a 50-50 chance, honestly, Your Honor.
Anybody got a quarter?
Do you understand that for a man, for any person, that would be really hard to accept? There is a part of me that listens to you both talk and sees that one, if not both of you, maybe still wants to make this work. Are you two interested and trying to see if you could save this marriage?
Yes, Your Honor.
She answered very affirmatively, quickly. How about you, Mr. Threlkel? Are you interested?
Yes. I would say yes, but as a guy, I've never really been put in the shoes to where I would have to choose
yes or no.
my kid or not.
You do or you don't.
I mean, there's still a baby involved. I mean, you can't just. I'm not going to take it out on her, even if it's not mine.
Take it out on
even
me?
if it's not mine. No, the one I'm going to take it out on isn't her. It's the one in the pink shirt.
You're
so
the one
congratulations.
You take it out on me every single day.
Let's be clear here. There's not
you just need to get over it.
There's one baby in question as it relates to the paternity. But you all still have 2 additional children together.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Your Honor.
You're a family.
Yes.
Yes.
So these results are going to affect in some way this family positively or negatively.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. It's time for the results.
Here you go, Your Honor.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Our results today were prepared by DNA Diagnostics. In the case of Threlkeld versus Threlkeld. In the case of Threlkeld versus Threlkeld, pertaining to 1-year-old Liliana, Mr. Threlkeld, you are Liliana's father. Ms. Threlkeld, it seems like you became instantly emotional. Is that relief or is that
Yes, Your Honor, it's
joy
relief.
or
I
both?
mean, it's all together. I'm happy because I know she's his, so I would like to work on everything.
Well, ma'am, there's a reason why, because since the day it's happened, since February 2011 to be exact when I found out, there's not been a day that's gone by that I haven't let her not relive the mistakes she made. Period.
I appreciate your honesty. You were owning up to the fact that you would not let the mistake go. You threw it up in her face over and over
So for
and
2
over.
years.
2
And
years.
I still stayed. No other person would have stayed.
Likewise.
What does that tell you both?
Looks like we're stuck with each other.
I think what's important today about this news is that the doubt, the fear associated with it is gone now. You know. I see your emotion. What do you feel?
You still don't think she
Well,
looks like you, do you?
there was times that I actually kind of disowned her, and every time she came around me, I called her JB,
So now
or
it comes out
other
with the
person's baby. Now that I know that she's not, you know, it's good to know.
You know now that you are her father and you've got a lot of making up to do. Okay? This marriage is the both of yours. Together, you both have to honor it. You both have to respect it. And you both have to be willing to work on it. Court's adjourned.
I feel like I'm actually holding her as my daughter now, and there's no wall dividing, you know, the amount of love that I give to her. So she's not different than the other kids. She's just like, you know, the other two. So definitely a lot of making up to do, huh, youngster?